I'm Julie with Bookshelf by Julie. Welcome to my crafty space. I hope you'll find something here that'll help you on your crafting journey. So today we're going to make something cute and simple and easy. Okay, this is the freebie that's going to be on my website. And I know you're thinking, what? Okay, I'm making these fairy journals, right, for my grandchildren. Well, fairy treasure, you know, it's going to be an element in the journal. So it's you take the top off and put it on the file folder. You know, of course you use a file folder, and then you make it. It's an expandable pocket, you know. So it's cute. I hope you guys will like it. It's not hard to make. It's really simple. Once you get the original worked out, then it's really simple. And I worked out the original, so we're good. So yeah, just a treasure chest, and of course there's going to be all kinds of fairy goodies inside when I put it in the journals. The element's going to go in the back part here, behind this flappy pocket here. So it's going to sit in, and I made the treasure chests where they would just sit there like so. And, you know, then you open it up and you have all this fun stuff inside. Yeah? So I think that's going to be fun. And I haven't decided yet. I may put a pocket in behind it. Depends on a few things. But that's another video. So we're making this today, and that's where it's going to go. Okay, so let me put this out of the way. This is going to be on my website, and I'll try to put it on my Facebook page as well. I'm figuring things out now. At first, Facebook wasn't letting me do things like that, but now I've found a way around their uniqueness. Okay. So anyways, I'll put it on both places, and that way you can get it wherever you want to get it. Okay, so we'll put these up here, and now you know I use file folder. You can use whatever you want to use. You can use I wouldn't use regular just copy paper, because that's a little bit thin for, you know, you need some sturdiness to your element, to your treasure chest. I would use lightweight cardstock. Really heavy regular paper might be all right. But yeah, this is what I did was I put my, okay, this is the treasure chest, and I cut the top off. I decapitated it. Okay, so once I did that, I put that on the file folder, folded. I just used the fold that was there. You can use whatever you want. Like I said, use whatever you want to use. Then I cut up the sides. I didn't figure you wanted to watch me do all that cutting and, you know, such. So I cut up the sides. Now, I left this part. You see, you have to leave this part a little bit longer. So when you're cutting, make sure you just cut for the bottom part, that folded part, and the other part above there, because you know a file folder is a big thing. You've got plenty of room. So, and if you mess up, just move over and use the next part. It's a good cheap base for most things. So just go up and fold it over. You can make a score line. You can just fold it over where you want it, whatever you want to do with that. And then put this on there. Unfold. Unfold. Right? So you want to unfold the bottom, this front part, because you don't want to cut this. This goes with this. I hope I'm explaining this properly. Then you cut around this part, and that'll leave you the back part that you still have to take a little bit off of that. so that you have your fold working right for you. So yeah, just it's pretty simple. Just cut around it, draw around it, cut around it, cut your shape out. Okay, once you get your shape cut out, then you're just ready to rock and roll, or craft and roll. You know what I mean. Okay, so once you get that done, you're good. I ink around mine because I think it looks good. You don't have to do that. But whatever you want to do it before you start gluing things down, okay? So this is some of the paper that I'm working on in the paper pack. Now you can use any of the freebies that I have on my website. There's a couple of different fairy paper sheets on there that you can use for this. This is just, I've minimized them down to small little twigs and such. So whatever paper you want to use for the middle, and that's a lightweight cardstock. Okay, so let's put this together and then I'll show you what we do for the expandable pocket inside so that you have plenty of room in your treasure chest. Yeah? Ooh, I forgot to check my glue. I don't know why. I guess when you just get in here and you start setting up for a video, you just think of all these other things that you need to do before you start the video, and then that's not one of them. That is on my mental list of things to do, I suppose. I don't know how else to explain that, but let's hope it works. Okay. I did fill it yesterday. Oh my word. Come on now. Behave yourself. Come along. All right, well, I've got a solution. You always keep a solution nearby, right? Oh, now it wants to bubble out. Glue. Okay. All right, making sure we get our edges down really, really good, because we don't want anything popping up on us or letting loose. Okay. All right. This is such a fun little element. I think my grandkids are going to just love it, especially if I put fun stuff inside. I mean, you know, you can't exactly put candy in there, but they do like candy. But you can put fairy cards and other things that will go along with, you know, what you're doing. Excuse my reach. I have to reach over here and get this. Okay. Ugh, glue on my mat. Have some tape sticking out. Excuse me. Okay. Now, it's starting to look like the treasure chest, right? Okay. Let's get our lid on. Put the lid on it. Like I said, super easy, super simple. I just, when I started developing this idea to make the treasure chest, I thought, well, how can I make it where it would be fun for them and not too complicated for me? Because Grandma don't like complicated, okay? So, but I did want it to be fun for them and for me. Fun is fun. I heard this thing, Dr. Sanjay Gupta, you know, he says, adults need to play more, you know. It's, we stop doing it. We have a good time when we're kids, and then we stop doing it, and we should just keep playing, because it's just as important. Oh my goodness. It's just as important to us as what, you know, getting enough water and food and sleep and all that. So you almost need 3 hands for this kind of job. Okay. All right. Now, hopefully. Okay, now we've got that on. We've got our lid contained. And, you know, you're putting wobbly things on straight things, so you're going to have a little bit of this and that to work with, and that's why you put, you know, lace on it. On this one I put twine around there. Just gives it a nice finished edge, don't you think? It makes it pretty. So we've got this part, and it's good. And we'll do, I'll do lace around it. You don't need to watch me do that. It's, you know, paint drying is a thing. All right. So what you do with your papers, you take a whole sheet of paper. This is just what I had left over from doing these two. You take a whole sheet of paper and you say, oh, I need it to be that high, right? And then, okay, I need it to be this long. And so you kind of just make yourself a fold there, okay? So that's your start with making your papers. So now take them apart, because you need 3. That's what I used anyways. You can do 2, you can do 1. I did 3 because that's just what I did. So now you need to crease this down, making sure it's straight, because sometimes when you fold things they get a little wonky, or sometimes when I fold things they can get a little wonky. So I do this. I fold this over this end, and then I lift that up and fold this over again. So there you go. All right, now don't forget to glue this part down, because if you don't, you're going to have a hole in the bottom of your pocket. It's a thing. You got to glue that down. And then that gives you a little one-sided gusset. You don't have to do that. You can chop that off if you want to. It's completely up to you. Okay, so what I do is on the bottom, see, this is directional paper, so we know this is the bottom. So on the bottom, I put a thin line of glue on the bottom and on this side. Okay. And then I'm going to fold this over straight. And, you know, make sure you got it straight before you give it a good pressing down. Because this is going to be your pocket inside. Yeah. All right. Straight-ish is good enough. All right, there you go. There's one. Sorry, I didn't do these ahead of time. I usually kind of do things ahead of time and then just have one to do, and I did not do that. Okay, sorry. So, fold it over, same thing, just like before, and we're mass making, right? Well, we're not really, but you know. All right, get that glued down. Glue this side, bottom. I am hurrying. And side, straight-ish. Yeah. Okay. Straight-ish. There's another one. You kind of want to let that glue sit just a second, because, you know, before the next little part, you really want to not have that coming loose and letting go on you. Okay, here we go. This one. No holes in our pockets. Okay. Glue on my fingers. All right. So see, this is super simple and super quick and easy. I'm still working with this paper pack. I think it's coming out really good. Yeah. So there you are, up the side and down the bottom. Here we go. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our pockets, and this is the way I like to do it. You can do it whatever way you want to do it. I want that gusset on one side and this one on this side and this one on this side, so that it doesn't get super bulky on either end. And then I'll take this one, since this one is on this side, I'm going to put this one on this side. Alright, so you stack them together and you think, oh, that looks good. Well, let's put them together now. I'm just going to use a little narrow, I think this one's a 1/8, I think. Just a little narrow. You don't need a whole lot. You can use glue. It's fine. Just you need a little bit right in the middle-ish of your pocket. And flip that over. See where you put that one, so you can kind of keep them in the same middle-ish spot. Okay? Now, you do both sides of this one. Okay? You don't do this side of this one. You do this side of this one. And kind of keep them straight, and then you know where to put that, because you can see where the tape is, right? So you just do that number there. And then on this one, you need not this side, you need this side. Okay? So get it straight on each side, and then put your tape there. Okay, there is method to the madness here. Why you put it here and don't put it there and all that kind of stuff. There's reasons. Okay. This is fun and easy. Super simple. Okay, now you stack them up and you think, oh wow, that looks good. Well, now we're going to put them together. Get my doohickey here. There. Okay. Now before you stick that together, see, I'm not putting any glue on that, so I'm going to be very careful. Am I in shot? Okay. I'm going to be very careful and line up my bottoms and hope nothing twitches around while I'm folding it closed. Now you've got that together, right? Tape. Double stick tape is just awesome, I tell you. Okay, here you go. Same thing. Line up your bottoms. And don't stick my head in the camera. Okay. Line up your bottoms and get them just straight together. That's the only tricky part, is just not getting your head in the camera. Okay. Here we go. I do the back first. It's just me. You can do the front first. It's just completely up to you. I get them straight on the bottom because, see, we folded our papers to be the same length as the treasure chest. So you want them straight on the bottom, and just, you know, just get them straight and press it down. Now you've got that down, you go, whew, okay, got it. Let's take this off, and you don't have to worry about anything moving around because that's already stuck down, and you're just folding this over and going, giving it a press. Okay, now you want it to be just, you know, being nice and behaving itself, right? And there you go, the magic inside. It's a treasure chest. Okay, now, you know, I like the Velcro dots, so that's what I use on these. Let me find and we'll do the fun part, because I like the fun part. I do. It's fun to put Velcro dots on. And you know, if you've got some really good, there you go. If you've got some really good magnets, you could use those. You could do some kind of grommet closure. You could, in the middle-ish, you could close it any which way you want it to close, okay? That would be fine. I just like the Velcro, so it holds. And if one doesn't do it, do two, you know? So we've got our treasure chest. How fun is that, right? Super easy, super simple. And then you decorate it to make it really pretty. Do it whatever style you have. I put a little leaf button here for the little boy one, for that journal. And, you know, of course, the rose trim for the little girl one. Super cute, super fun, super fast and easy. And who isn't just happy when you open that up and see all that space in there, right? Okay. Well, to me it's happy. Anyways, so yeah, that's quick and easy. Freebie on my website and probably on my Facebook page, Bookshelf by Julie Facebook page. And my website is julieworthington.com. Freebies tab is at the top of the page. Click on that and all my freebies are in there. So yeah, have fun with it. Make you a little treasure chest. This can go in any journal. It doesn't have to be a fairy journal. It can go in any journal. Any vintagey journal. Well, it could go in any journal. This one isn't vintagey that I'm putting in. So it can go in any journal. And it'll fit on a regular sized journal page. I guess it wouldn't fit on a mini one. If you wanted to get really, you know, into something that could be tedious, print it out smaller and make a smaller little one. That would be, you know, getting into the tedium, but hey, if that's what you like, you know, go for that. Anyways, bottom line, have fun, do some crafting, make you a treasure chest, put fun treasures inside. I'm going to put some fun treasures inside for these guys. So, yeah. I hope you're having fun. I'm having fun. So, I hope you're having fun. Oh yeah, please like and subscribe to my channel if you can find it in your heart and see your way through to do that. That would be awesome. Thanks for watching. TTFN.